What's up, guys? Welcome back to El Merengue. We are quickly approaching the start of the Sevilla versus Real Madrid game. Basically a game that kicks off a long series of tough games and tough month that Real Madrid is going to have, facing off against Atletico Bilbao, Real Sociedad next. Afterwards is, I believe, Inter, and then Atletico Madrid. Like I said, it's basically all the top teams from La Liga that are going to be coming to Real Madrid back to back. So points may definitely be dropped at some point along this span, but hopefully we can get started off the right way against Sevilla. Good news, Alaba is actually starting. He's not gonna have to miss out on any games after kind of hurting his knee. And then Asensio starting on the right wing over Rodrigo. So let's see how that goes. With that being said, guys, I'll see y'all at the end. Guys, we are back from that first half, and it has not been a fun first half for me. If you haven't seen the live reaction video, make sure you go check that out. Obviously, it's currently halftime, and I don't know how the game is gonna actually end as I'm currently recording this section of the video. But like I said, it has not been a fun half. It's been a half in which we've seen a really unorganized Real Madrid, especially those first 25 minutes of the game. It seemed like we could not find our feet on the ball. And then whenever we didn't have the ball, our defensive transition was extremely slow. You always saw multiple times, at least 4 to 5 times, where I saw Sevilla countering with numbers, say 4 or 5 players, and you look at Real Madrid's players coming back and you see the same amount of players, 4 or 5. Whereas whenever you would contrast it to Real Madrid attacking, you see 3, 4 Madrid players attacking, and you see the whole Sevilla side out there. It literally looked like a red wall of Sevilla. So it was just not fun to see. On top of that, it was really frustrating because we had a lot of players making individual mistakes. Specifically, Carvajal. He's having probably one of the worst games I've seen him play in my whole life. Just about any ball that he's getting, he's making a mistake, whether he's dropping it and giving it away. There was one clear chance where he drops it. Rafa Mir gets the ball, takes a clear shot that gets saved almost off the line by Alaba. The rebound kind of finds its way back to Sevilla. Finds its way back to Rafa Mir, who shoots it, and Courtois comes up with one of, I'm not even going to say one of his biggest saves because he's constantly making amazing saves. If it wasn't for Courtois right there, we would have gone down 2-0, and it would have been absolutely chaos. That first goal, to kind of talk a little more about it, I was really pissed in the live reactions because you see as there's absolutely no Real Madrid player marking up with Rafa Mir, allowing him to get that completely free header and just bury it in the back of the net. When you watch the replays and analyze the play a little more, you do see how Diego Carlos from Sevilla is kind of setting a little bit of a pick on Mendy and I believe it was Militao, which is frustrating because they should be smart enough to know that players are going to do that. It shouldn't be an excuse for why a player is wide open. So I'm not going to take that as an excuse for why it's okay that Sevilla scored that goal. It's completely unacceptable. We cannot allow those type of unfortunate events to happen. And then on the other hand, you just saw a really erratic Real Madrid with the ball, very little off the ball movement. It seems like the midfield, as good as they are, as good as Toni Kroos is with his switches on the field, and Modric with his mobility, it kind of seems like today they're really stagnant. But all 3 of them are just kind of passing the ball around with no real movement or no real purpose. And then up top, Karim Benzema is too alone by himself. Once again, he's kind of in this batch where he's not as mobile as we'd like to see him. Vinicius Jr. is trying a lot on the left wing, but Sevilla's just doing a really good job of holding him back. They know that Vinicius is most effective whenever he has a lot of room to run in, and they're not giving him a lot of space. The ref, in my opinion, is doing a good job of overall reffing this game. He's not giving a lot of crap calls to either team. Those weak ones whenever you barely get touched and they fall. A lot of refs will call it. He's letting the game continue playing, which is good to see. And then last thing I want to talk about is Marco Asensio, who is absolutely just having a horrendous game for me. Not necessarily because of mistakes, but just he's not doing anything. He's not showing up. He's not calling for the ball. He's not trying to make a difference by any means. So it's a little frustrating because it's like, dude, it's finally, you get a chance to start up against a big team. You are always asking that you want to start, and you finally get to start, and you're not taking advantage of it. So it's frustrating to see. I'm not happy with the way this first half has gone. I haven't really even talked about Real Madrid's goal, a goal that, in my opinion, has completely come against the run of play. Real Madrid was getting completely dominated by Sevilla, and out of nowhere, we see Militao take that long shot Bono kind of messes up. He should have done a better job saving that. But the ball ends up rebounding off of him into the post and falls into the lap of Karim Benzema for him to just tap it home, which is, like I said, very, very, very lucky for us, completely against the run of play. But sometimes in these type of games, that's all you need. A little bit of luck against the run of play to get yourself back into the game. Actually, after that goal, I felt like the game leveled up a lot more. So hopefully the second half, I hope Ancelotti makes a change. I think the midfield needs some sort of change. I think maybe Asensio could come out. And hopefully we don't play as bad as we've been playing. Okay, guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys at the end of the game. Hopefully we have a better result. Hopefully we play a little bit better. It's crucial that we get a maximum amount of points on these early games because it's going to be a tough month. I'll see you guys at the end of the game. Oh, guys. I'm trying to get my throat back after how much I screamed from that Vinicius screamer upper 90. If you, once again, I reiterate, if you haven't seen the live reactions, you have to. Let's just kind of, let's recap. Let's kind of get it all together, bring back focus. That was a half in which, before that Vinicius Jr. goal, I was getting ready to say, you know what? Not Real Madrid's best game. A game against Sevilla, the third place team in La Liga, probably one of the most informed teams in the league right now. Considering how we played, the mistakes that we had in the first half, maybe coming out with a tie wasn't the worst of things. And then just when I'm having those thoughts, that's when Vinicius Jr. comes up with that screamer. I want to highlight the Militao assist. I think Militao was probably one of our better players this game. One, that first half goal from Karim Benzema, obviously big time created by Militao from that long shot. And the second one, that beautiful pass that Militao played, very Toni Kroos style, just switching the pitch, and then that beautiful touch from Vinicius Jr. to bring it down, dribble into space, and then just I don't even know how to describe that bullet. He just pulled out his shotgun and just killed that ball. It was beautiful to see. It was so beautiful to go see him celebrate with the fans. Just get a little samba going out there. Happy fucking days for Real Madrid. This victory is huge for us, guys. Like I said, I'm going to bring it back a little bit. Asensio, not his greatest of games. Benzema, also not his greatest of games. Overall, collectively, not the greatest of games for Real Madrid. Looked super static most of the time. It wasn't until Ancelotti made the subs for Camavinga and Valverde that I finally started to see Real Madrid wake up. And if you go watch the live reactions, that is something that I kept on mentioning over and over and over. I was like, Ancelotti, what are you doing? Why are you not making subs? You could clearly tell that our team was just not I don't want to say falling apart, but just not there mentally. We were not awake. The midfield was too slow. We needed a change, and finally, minute 70, that's when he made those changes, and that's when the team woke up. Those last 15 minutes of the game, you could just feel the team smell a little bit of blood from Sevilla. Like, Sevilla knew that they had had their chances, they had missed opportunities, they had controlled the game, and they started to get scared. And Real Madrid smell the fear, they smell the blood, and that's the thing that differentiates Real Madrid from any club in the world. The fact that they are fucking killer. They are killers. The moment they smell blood, they know when to attack. And you definitely notice that switching gears. Carvajal was finally starting to play a little bit better. We started to get more width on the team, higher pressure up the field. We would attack with a lot more numbers. Sevilla was too tired to kind of attack us now, so that's exactly why we were like, this is the time. This is the time to go. And I felt it. I felt a goal that could actually come. So I'm super, super happy about the result. Not happy about the way we played. But, you know, not every game you're going to play amazing, especially against a top team like Sevilla. Probably the best team that has come to the Bernabeu so far this season. So, once again, super happy with the win. I want you to let me know down in the comments a few things. What do you think of Ancelotti's tactics? He's not really rotating much. Personally, it has me a little bit worried for how we're going to get to the end of the season and how we're going to confront the remaining games that we have this month. Let me know about Vinicius. Let me know what you think about Benzema's performance. I think he's kind of he's in a bit of a slump right now, even though, yes, he's still been getting some goals. They've been kind of, I want to say cheaper goals, but nonetheless goals. However, guys, if you enjoy the video, if you're new to the account, make sure you subscribe. If you enjoy the video, just make sure you hit the like button down below to make sure that we hit as many likes and we start positioning the video as high up as possible so we can have more people come into the channel. With that being said, guys, I'm very thankful for y'all watching. I hope y'all have a fantastic Sunday, rest of your day, and a good week. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for that Atletico Bilbao Real Madrid game. And for now, a la Madrid.